Today is still October 21st, 2023, and we are still at the Bloodstained Men and their friends protest against the American Academy of Pediatrics in Washington, D.C. It's been quite an interesting day. I've been asking a multitude of doctors to come over and talk to me about the functions of the foreskin, and so far I had 3 people who were inside the actually 4 who were inside the conference that came out to talk to us.
American Academy of Pediatrics is committing a human rights atrocity around the world. We're here to call them out. Do not have your children at the hospital. Find a doula, find a midwife. Do not trust doctors with your child's health and safety. Doctors have proven themselves.
So yeah, I called out probably 1,000 different doctors today. Come over and talk to me about the functions of the foreskin. What did they teach you in medical school about the functions of the foreskin? And one doctor came over and said, I agree with you, it's unnecessary. I kept my sons intact. And the second one came over and asked about the functions of the foreskin. The third one actually said, you mean about protection and lubrication and motility and sexual function? And so those were 3 of them. And the fourth one actually was Erin Reed, who's been very vocal in this mutilation of older children that's going on. This trans agenda that's happening where they're chemically castrating and surgically castrating children. So that's an overlapping issue, and actually across the street there, 2 of our people are on both sides of the street. They went to the other side to talk about the gender issue. I don't know if you can see that. But one young doctor, he talked to us for a long time, and he was a young man who actually teaches other medical students, so he has an audience, and he agreed with us. I did notice he had some misinformation, that he didn't quite get it yet. He still needs to do a little bit more research, but mostly he knew what he was talking about, and he was very on board with what we were doing. So, but the level of apathy with these doctors going by, and the women doctors who laugh at us, they're the worst, absolute the worst. There was one woman that came up to me and started saying, how dare you call this abuse? There are women that have been abused. I'm like, I was never strapped to a board and had my arms and legs restrained and stripped naked and put on a board that lifted my genitals up towards the ceiling so that you would have better access to them, and then have a knife plunged into the most sensitive part of my body, and then have it cut and permanently mutilated and torn from their small bodies when they cannot consent, resist, or escape. So, yeah, I tried to tell her that men can be abused too, boys can be abused too, boys can be raped too, but she was not going to listen, and she kept trying to change my mind. She ain't changing my mind. This is rape. This is blade rape of a child. There's no 2 ways around this issue. I don't fucking care what your arguments are. I've had arguments with every single person on the planet about this. Every argument I've ever heard has been completely baseless. The left's favorite word, baseless. There's no argument there. There's literally no argument there. So we're coming up on the hour of ending. We've been out here since 9 a.m. It's 4:30 now. We're going to end at 5. I just wanted to get a little bit more videos before the end of the day. It's going to be an interesting couple of days now, though, because one of the key players in our tour for the week had to fly home for a family emergency, so we lost one of the most important people who are here this week, but we'll carry on without him and pray for him during his family emergency. But that kind of put the energy level here down when he had to leave. So that was a sad moment for all of us. And it's kind of cool. This guy over here is turning around right now. Genitals should not have scars, right in front of me, trying to hand cards to the doctors who are completely ignoring him and not taking them. He's actually here with his mother, which is awesome. And his mother is sitting over here on the wall. They came up from Florida together, and she regrets allowing this to happen to her son, and she came up here to speak out against it, which is fabulous. And I love that she's giving her son this support. He must be so grateful to her for that. So yeah, there's been quite a few people that came out. There was a baby here earlier, a family with a new baby boy who started speaking out against it recently, probably because of the new baby boy. But we'll get some of these doctors laughing as they walk by. Oh, here we go, another laugher. Another person who doesn't understand the harms of circumcision walking by me now.
God put it there for a reason.
But yeah, I have been out in front of here since 9 o'clock this morning. I haven't even taken a bathroom break. Whenever I get out here and protest like this, I always forget about all my own needs and just keep on going until the end of the day, when all of a sudden the tired and the hungry and the bathroom all hit me at once. But you know, it's hard to leave this when you're out here talking to these people. You don't want to miss a minute of it. You want to get every person that you can possibly get, talk to everyone. The tides seemed like they were turning for a while, but these people, they just seem so vacant to me. Vapid people. They don't seem to understand it. Honestly, the women doctors who cut baby boys are the most disgusting to me. You know, and then for them to come out here and laugh at the men that are saying that they've been injured by this. It's just horrible. I've known men that have said to me that their arm and their penis don't feel any different, that the nerve endings in their penis is no different than the nerve endings in their arm, because the Meissner's corpuscles have been taken away. All the sensitivity of it has been taken away. And you're left with basically a dowel where a piston used to be. So it's gonna be an interesting couple of days. I'll keep posting videos. Just wanted to give the daily wrap up here at the American Academy of Pediatrics. First they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win, right? All right, that's all for now. I'll catch you guys later. Love you all. Take care. Like, share, subscribe. You know, do the thing. Bye.